Good afternoon. I hope everybody is well and doing okay. Bit cold today out there, isn't it? Well, I don't know because I've been in all day, but. So, um, it's a bit cold out there. I am waiting for Wayne Yeoman. Supposed to be on in a minute, and so I have messaged him and told him and whatever everything else. So anyway, I hope everybody is well. Don't forget to message me in the right hand side of the comment where it says comments. Tell me a bit about yourself, and if you want to say hello, pop on. Be nice to talk to you. So there you go. So he'll be coming on very soon. We're just waiting for him now. All he's got to do is click on the link, and away we go, rock and roll. So hopefully he'll be on in a minute, and so yeah, so hopefully he'll be on in a minute when he clicked on the link, and we'll be able to rock and roll. Rock, rock, kahula, rock, kahula, yeah. But when you move your hips and I feel like heaven better. But when you move your hips. Hello!
Hello, Steve.
I like that curtain behind you.
It's all part of the, all the setup for later.
Yes, of course, because today it's Elvis's birthday, isn't it?
He would have been 86.
86 years old. So all the Elvis tribute artists, and including yourself, your good self, are celebrating Elvis today, and you're singing later on, aren't you?
I am singing at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Why I asked you to come back on for it's much of a catch up really because Christmas has been happening and that's gone, and I don't know about you, but I'm in a lockdown.
Yes, but I'm working, so we are getting out.
All right, okay. So Elvis's birthday. Let's talk about Elvis's birthday. So Elvis's birthday today would have been in his 80s. And what would you think if he saw what Lisa Marie was up to with like Michael Jackson and the rest of them? What would you think? What would he actually think?
It's a difficult one, isn't it? Really. I mean, you could say it was a mistake. Who knows? And we all make mistakes, and hopefully you can learn by them and move on, which she has done, of course, with the twins, and of course her own music career off the back of Elvis, and she's doing well.
Yeah, but in the beginning though, when she made some stupid mistakes, didn't she?
Yes, and haven't we all?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, she's in the limelight, of course, throughout Elvis, and all this gets picked up with. Whereas the normal run-of-the-mill people, it just doesn't get picked up on. So we all make mistakes.
Oh, of course we do.
We can't condemn her.
No, of course we don't. How have you been getting on then? How have you been getting on with your music?
To be honest, I haven't been able to do much because I've had COVID over Christmas.
Oh no!
Yes.
So talk to me about that then. Talk to me about the problems with about COVID.
Well, I only picked up on it, to be honest with you, as I didn't have all the symptoms that they were making a pinpoint for, like the loss of taste and the smell and that, I didn't even realise that I had it. I just felt unwell. Had a bit of a headache, hot neck, as you do with the flu, and very tired. Couldn't do much. It was only a friend that comes to some of my karaoke hosting had put a post up to say he'd had a test and it come back positive, and all the symptoms that he pointed out were the same symptoms that I was suffering from. And I thought, hey, I think I better get a test. And
Oh
it
my
came back
God.
positive.
Oh
But
my.
thankfully, I wasn't in the worst case scenario. And it was just like a case of flu. Couldn't do much, lethargic and all and everything like that. The only thing that I did notice was I had a very, very dry throat. And if you're old enough and you remember licking stamps before you sent a letter through the post,
Yeah, yeah.
it was very much like the taste of licking stamps. It was not very nice.
Oh,
But worst things happen at sea, Steve,
oh yeah, certainly. Yeah.
and we're getting back.
Good, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're well now. You're well.
I'm
You're
getting there,
getting better. You're
almost
getting better.
100%.
Yeah. Don't let anything happen to you. You know.
Yeah,
You're a
get.
good
I'm
lad.
sure
You're
we'll
a
get
good
there.
lad. Yeah, of course we are. I see that. So what have they got planned then? What have you got planned for the next few days with the? Well, what is the Elvis World got planned for Elvis's birthday?
Well, it's a compilation of my shows. A compilation of course, Elvis's birthday and two other icons that share the same birthday, and one who has always been my favourite dame, of course, Shirley Bassey, also born on the 8th of January,
Yeah.
and another icon, David Bowie.
Right. Okay.
Um, but we're also going to throw in a couple of songs which tribute, of course, to Shirley Bassey and Sean Connery that we lost last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, a couple of Bond songs we're going to try,
Okay.
something different.
That is so
And
different, isn't it?
of course, a little bit of Tom Jones as well, who became a good friend back in the 60s of our very own Elvis Presley.
Right. Okay. So,
Mm.
the Elvis world then? Because I haven't been in touch with them lately. I've been doing
Mm.
different things, but have they? So everything's going to be what they've got a big event going on at the weekend, haven't they? Or
I haven't really been watching as well. I've not been well. All I know, there's a lot of live stuff going on. Until I sort of look into all the different groups and pages to see what is going on, I haven't caught up with it yet because I've
Mhm.
just gotten back to work, and that's taking up most of the time, as it
Oh
does.
right. So, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry about that. I tell
that's
you
fine.
what. You don't see. Yeah. I tell you, because it's Elvis's birthday today.
Mm,
I was looking when my wife was out earlier. I was looking out on the TV and the films and
mm.
everything, and I thought, there would be lots of films on TV, and
Yeah, yeah.
there's
Um,
nothing.
I don't know why I think they do more on the in the August celebrations. I think on the TV, a lot of films, but they do tend to put films on not all the run of the mill stations. So sometimes you
Mm.
have to look through and catch them
Yeah, because long time ago, when Elvis's birthday came around, they used to be on the television, didn't they?
all the time. Yeah,
All the
and
time.
radio stations would be playing Elvis sort of every half a dozen songs. They'd throw an Elvis song in, wouldn't they? Yeah.
Do you think
Um,
people? Do you think the media, TV, and the radio? Do you think they're bored of it? Bored of listening to Elvis?
um, I don't think so. I mean, at the end of the day, they know that he has such a big following. Um, so like all the media and everything that's going on, I think they have to sort of feed something through. But
Yeah.
I suppose with everything online at the moment, and so many tributes going out there, maybe they've just pulled it back, and because they feel they don't need to at the moment, because people are getting so much of it from all the other, the online sites like Facebook, which share all the old videos, all the old pictures of Elvis from all the different times in his life. So people can catch all that stuff just by doing what we do and catching Facebook.
Yeah, because I'm a big fan of his. I'm a big, they can show me so many films of his, and I
Mm.
won't stop watching them.
Yeah.
As I said to you before, one of my favorites is Blue Hawaii, and
Mm.
films like that. And
Yeah.
we got new people on today now listening, and
Right.
getting back to his films and his music. You were trying to tell me last time. He never used to like filming very much, did he?
Don't think he enjoyed some of the films because it was just so repetitive. It's all about the finance, isn't it, with Colonel Parker and that, just more, more, more.
Mm.
And he just wanted to be back on stage doing the concerts. I think, um, yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it came through in the end.
Yeah. Do you think Do you think Colonel Parker used him for his own gain?
Partly, I would say,
Yeah.
yeah, because he knew that being a sort of businessman like he was, he could see the potential.
Mm. Mm.
And because Elvis wanted to do what he wanted to do, he sort of, I suppose, he went along with it.
Yeah. Plus, Elvis's parents trusted him, didn't they? Because
Mm.
he was
Yeah,
a young lad starting off, so
yeah,
they trusted him to kind of like to see his future
to
and everything. Yeah. So
to nurture
yeah,
him, as you
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Mm.
What's it like to kind of like go out there on these Elvis sites and sing his music? Does it make you feel good?
Well, I always feel good
Mm.
um, because the passion is there, and that's what it's all about. I think, and my opinion is that you don't necessarily have to sound exactly like Elvis. It's more about putting the passion into the song so that when people listen to it, they feel the passion that Elvis had when he sung as well.
Mm. Mm.
But of course, that's only my opinion.
Yeah, but that's but he did put passion in, didn't he? He did put
Oh,
his
definitely, yeah.
he did put his passion in.
Mm.
But do
He
you?
also he also liked a laugh. He was a fun guy, wasn't he? And when things went wrong, he just went along with it. And yeah, he liked a good joke. Didn't
Yeah,
take himself too seriously.
yeah. Have you ever had moments where like you'd done a gig or something and things went wrong?
Um, I, I think a good few years ago, I think I had a problem with a speaker went down, um, and yeah, it caused a bit of a problem for about 20 minutes while we got it sorted out. But that is all part of entertainment.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you kind of like actually put the costume on as like Elvis? Do you?
Now and again I do. If I'm
Yeah,
doing just an Elvis show,
yeah,
or an Elvis live feed, then I will. Sometimes it will be a mixture of like the early stuff, just like a casual jacket,
yeah,
that
yeah,
sort of.
yeah,
And then as we go through and we get to the 70s stuff, then we'll change into the full white suit sort of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
What the what would you think the the ideal song. If you put Elvis in one song, what do you
Mm.
think it would be? The ideal song of his.
There's so many.
Mm.
Um,
If you could put,
it's
if you
hard.
were told,
I
if
mean,
you were told,
it from all the feedback that I get, I I would say just pretend is up there.
mm,
Yeah, I get
mm.
um, a lot of requests for that
Do
when I
you?
look across. Yeah, I do, but also when I'm watching other acts and tribute acts, you listen and read the
The
requests
feed,
coming up
yeah,
on the screen or the feed, and that is one that comes up quite often. Just pretend,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and
I like the I like
even
the gospel ones. Do you
yes,
ever get them? Yeah.
yeah. One of my favourite gospel ones, which I normally throw in, and that will be done later on because that was a request, is from the '73 concert. Um, you brain's gone now. You gave me Mountain.
Oh yeah,
What
that's
a
lovely,
song!
isn't it?
Great
Yeah,
song. Yeah.
yeah. And it,
And another one from the song which is also going in tonight, which is a tribute to Elvis, who sung it in the Aloha concert, but has also covered a big song for Shirley Bassey, who we're also celebrating this evening, and that is "What Now, My Love." It's
all
another
right,
great
okay.
song.
Yeah,
Another great song. Yeah.
yeah. How do you kind of like remember singing all these songs? Because if I got up on stage, I can't even sing for the rest of my life, But no, I can. I went on I went on Smooth the other day.
Mm,
This new channel thing, karaoke thing, and you sing with another
mm.
person,
Yeah, yeah.
And I was singing with a Indian person or something, and
Right.
I could not even kind of like, couldn't even get the grips of it. But
Yeah,
how do
yeah.
you remember the words?
I don't always remember them, but I've got a system where I keep the words rolling, and they're there if I need them. Um, but it's you don't use them all the time. When your brain goes blank, which happens to quite a lot of us, yeah, you can
Yeah.
just give a quick glance and it puts you back on track. But and I've always said it's not all about remembering every word in every song because you can do that. It doesn't necessarily mean you perform the greatest version of that song
Mm.
if there's no passion in it. So there's a lot more to performing and getting people to enjoy the song that you're attributing to any icon, really.
Mm. Mm.
You
Do
know,
you,
you've go, go,
go, no,
Steve.
carry on, carry on, carry on.
I was just saying it's the same with any of the icons and the songs that you sing. If the passion isn't there, I think it comes across from the audience, and they can tell that you're not really into the song, or you're maybe not enjoying it as much.
Mm.
So yes, there's a lot to be
Yeah,
put into
yeah,
it. Yeah,
yeah. Don't start me off on that one, please. I'm already in trouble because of that one. Um, I am. I'm totally in trouble about it. But
mm,
trouble is, you'll see, when people sing Elvis songs,
mm,
you know, surely, okay, you can't be, you haven't got his voice, you've got your own
no,
voice,
yeah,
but surely when you sing it, shows shows some passion in it.
yeah,
Do you
definitely.
agree?
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
I don't like it when people don't. You know.
Well, at the end of the day, it's if that's how the song was meant to be, and if you was watching Elvis and that passion came through, then you want to see that in the replication of it,
Of course you do.
because that's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
people want to listen to it because they love the passion of the song
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
the performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you look up to in the Elvis world?
In the Elvis world.
Okay, Elvis world on Facebook. Who's your favourite ETA? You must have somebody.
Well, I've seen quite a few, and one of my favourites is, unfortunately, he has had to pull out of doing the shows because of a throat problem. But I've seen him over quite a few years, and he has a great name as an ETA, and I respect him. And quite often, I've seen photos taken of him on stage, and then they mirror the original same position with Elvis, and you can hardly tell the difference. And a great voice as well. And his name is Pete Storm.
All right, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah,
heard of Pete Storm?
yeah,
Great
yeah,
ETA. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Pete
one of the
Storm, yeah,
greats. Yeah,
yeah.
brilliant.
It's really good. Yeah, I
Mm,
remember going away on holiday once, and this is so funny because I went to Sand Bay Holiday
mm,
Park in Western Supermare,
right,
and I always liked Mark Summers.
right. Yeah, yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
Or Adam Carter.
Right.
You know, and I thought, right, and I was told they got an Elvis tribute artist tonight,
Mm.
and I thought, right, please let it be. And I walked in, and right on the board, Mark Summers.
So your night was made.
My night was made. Yeah, I'll tell you, Mark Summers
Yeah.
was brilliant. He was really good, and and I thought to myself, yeah, he's got passion.
Mm.
Because sometimes you can kind of look at these people and think, no, they haven't got the passion
Mm.
to
Yeah,
do
I
it.
know what you mean. I
I'm
know what
not
you mean. Yeah.
asking, I'm not asking people to be like him or sound like him, but show some passion for God's sake.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, last couple of questions. So, what's happening tonight? What time is your gig on?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. and it's on
Yeah.
Facebook. Yeah.
It is on my own page,
Yeah.
Wayne Yewman. Yeah.
So it's Wayne,
Um.
and it's on Wayne's Facebook.
Yeah.
7 p.m. So tune in, guys. And how long does it go on for?
About an hour.
It
Yeah.
goes on for about an hour,
Yeah.
and so if they want to contact you, do you have a website or anything?
You can just contact through my page. Really. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
if you want to kind of like talk to Wayne or speak to Wayne about any forthcoming gigs or when we come out of COVID, that is,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Then look up for Wayne because he's a good lad and he's
Thank you.
okay. Wayne, thank you very much for coming on,
You're welcome.
as always, and have a good evening. I'll be watching,
Thank you.
and until later on, I'm all shook up, baby.
Right,
See
take
you
care,
later.
Steve. See you later,
Bye
mate.
bye.
Bye
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 bye.
for now.
Bye.
Bye.
You got that one, and please look him up, guys. Really good. See you later. Bye bye.